GramGreene.
It is your boy, GramGreene, and I am back with some new content, going back in time, back to last year when I was in Europe. Do you remember that trip where I went and played drop and bass, got lost in Paris, and then the part 2, Shiverz' wedding? Yes, that actually happened a year ago, and here we are, finishing up the travels, the journey, bringing you guys along for the ride. My name is GramGreene. I'm a videographer, vlogger, DJ, aspiring producer. I do a lot. I really have to come up with a new kind of like intro, because these past couple months I have been really just going in on all of my passions. I'm no longer just a videographer and DJ or aspiring producer, I'm everything. So it's really cool, and I really appreciate this time for me to really go and find what it is I really enjoy in life. It's been a really good time. The past couple months for COVID and this whole quarantine thing has been crazy. I've been working really hard to keep the brand alive, been upping my level with equipment and whatnot, so we are actually filming off a new camera that I bought during these times. Thank you everyone who's been supporting the page, everything that I've been doing. I appreciate every single one of you guys. August, I just finished playing the drop and bass show. You guys saw clips of that in the previous edit. If you haven't checked that one out, one of my favorite edits that I have. You can really see the progress, not only in the editing skills, but also my humble abode, what we have here. Look at this, look at that. I know. If you go to the edit that I had last year and you see kind of the room that I was working with, it wasn't too nice. But we did it, we made it, and I'm really excited to just bring you guys to this amazing journey that I had. My papa, Shiverz, Jermaine, invited me to his wedding, and if you guys saw the previous edit, you know that it was kind of like life giving me this opportunity to go to Europe for the first time in 2018. It was supposed to be my first time going for Skankers, but unfortunately my passport was invalid and I wasn't able to make it. I know, sad story, but life had it where I would be going back to Europe, not going to Belgium, but Paris, France, to play drop and bass, and not only that, attend his wedding. And here we are, here's the journey. I leave drop and bass like around 5 in the morning. People are still raging, people are still partying, and we're gonna start this edit off with Heckler. Heckler's such a nice, genuine person. I've met him throughout my travels many times, seeing him play on his birthday and whatnot. The crowd just bumping to his sounds, and we did a little birthday sing-off for him. It was really nice and wholesome. Right after that, got into the Uber, made it to the airport, and flew out to England once again to catch the wedding. So you're gonna see clips of me with my papa, Apocalypse, all the Dons, just chilling, booling, getting ready for the wedding, actually attending the wedding. I'll have some words that I say in the middle of this edit, and then yeah, we continue the journey on when I come back home, and then a couple days later we have Electric Zoo 2019. So I hope you guys enjoy this edit. Don't forget to do that ting, like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget that notification ting too, because I go live nowadays on my YouTube page. So if you guys want to interact with me more, make sure to put that notification ting on so you guys know when I'm going live. Let's get into this edit. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers! We're about to take a flight back to London because we have to attend a wedding. Yeah, Shiverz is getting married and I'm honored to be invited. So doing this crazy trip to make it there. This is the main mission of the whole trip in general. I picked up the drop and bass show after I made the plan because this was the main mission, to go to the wedding. And we were checked in, we're going to go to the security. Drop and bass was amazing. Probably the best set I've ever played. Grade A. And I just, this whole trip has just been so eye-opening, and so exactly what I needed. Oi, it's your boy. We're out here, I don't know where, somewhere in the UK. Gotta meet up with everyone for this fucking wedding. Yeah. We made it, guys. We made it. Yeah. So here we have the wedding. As you guys can see here, ceremony is underway. Jermaine and his beautiful wife, Michelle, they are telling each other their vows. And during this time, I remember vividly standing there, you know, seeing the love that was filled in this room, not only from, you know, the bride and the groom, but also his family members, his friends, her family members, everyone just uniting together to come and just celebrate a joyous occasion like this. And I was completely and utterly honored to be part of this, and I gotta give a mega shout out to everyone who took care of me at this wedding, who took me into their family. And I just feel like I've known these people for years, and for some of them it was the first time I ever met them. I really gotta appreciate everyone who was there at the wedding. This was a very emotional moment for me because Jermaine, someone that I looked up to for years, and I worked so hard to get the respect and recognition from him and to be put under his wing, and here I am in one of the biggest moments of his life, sharing it with so many other individuals who love him, who've been there for him in his life in whatever way possible. And I was one of 2 people who were from the United States to attend this wedding, so it was just, I definitely did cry. Very emotional moment. I was very proud of my pop. Commenced afterwards with just a bunch of bullery, hanging out with all the dons. So let's get back into it. And congratulations to Jermaine and Michelle for making it to 1-year anniversary. I miss you guys. If COVID weren't a thing, I would be right there with you guys celebrating your beautiful anniversary.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to stand once more? We all hope that the feelings of love that we have for each other will deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. Today is in the beginning, and above all, may you always believe in each other. And may the warmth of your love not only enrich your lives, but all of those around you. In each other you have found someone who touches your heart and your soul, someone to stand beside you, to share your hopes and dreams, and someone to love and value you. And so, having made the declaration prescribed by law in the presence of your family and friends and the Registrar of Marriages, you have made a legally binding contract of marriage, and it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you are now husband and wife.
If you want to take any photographs while they're having a
Boy, is your boy GramGreene. We're here the last 24 hours I have in Europe. I know it's crazy, time already flew by, what the fuck. Yeah, I fly out to Paris tomorrow, and then I fly to New Jersey, and I should be home by like 8 a.m. It's gonna be time travel, so jet lag is gonna kill me once again, but wow, guys, this was such a surreal, dreamlike experience, being able to share such an experience with my good friend, my papa, Jermaine, aka Shiverz, and spending a joyous occasion of him getting married to his beautiful wife, my new mama, Michelle. Thank you guys for inviting me out. It was such an honor to be here with all the dons, like literally all of the dons of the rhythm scene were here. You got Koki, Stinkabell, Scully and Shades, Coke, Stanton, Kev, Obey, Bad Phase, oh my god, Hamidux, you had friggin' Apocalypse, you had Gurnzilla, oh Nightmare, Omni, Lost as well, me. Oh my god, if I'm forgetting anyone, I am sorry, but there are so many people there. Such a homie fest. I was so privileged to be part of it, and thank you guys for treating me like one of your own. So yeah, we're gonna continue on. This weekend we have Electric Zoo, and then we go to Chicago to play with Ominous, Chemist, Low-Key, Severe, so many people. I'm very excited. And then we take a break. I can't wait for this break. I've been waiting for a break for the past forever. Oh. So yeah, here we go. Continue on. Cheers. Record things so I remember everything. I definitely did. We found something. Woo! So yeah, right? We had all the dons, as you guys can just see here when I was in the hotel room naming off all the people that were there, the legends. It was just truly an amazing experience for me to be surrounded by all the people that I looked up to, and they got to know me, and it's just all around great time, and I'm really just happy I was able to experience it. And we continue on. So this day, we went back to Jermaine's house and we had a little barbecue all day long. I mixed for like 5-6 hours. So one thing that I really try to do with this trip was learn as much as I could from Jermaine when it comes to mixing and whatnot. He's at home, always practicing, so I would just be there standing, watching him mix, and I learned so much in the short amount of time that I was with him. At the end of that night, the barbecue that we had, Nightmare, Omni, they were going live on Shiverz' page, so was Shiverz playing, and then I was like, fuck it, I'ma play too, so I went on for a couple hours, and it was pretty good. It was really decent. I'm not at the caliber that I am now as a mixer, but back then I could feel myself leveling up. The whole time you have Shiverz behind you, like behind me at least, and looking over my shoulder, seeing what I'm doing, and yes, it was very intimidating, but that's how I learned to become such a good mixer in such a short amount of time. Well, not really, honestly. It took me like fucking decade to get to the point where I am now, but it was like a crash course of how to properly mix with your mentor watching over you, being very intimidating and telling you you're fucking up and this and that, but that's the way that I learned. The next morning, I would get up and, well, here, let's get back into the edit so you can see what happens.
Yes, we are driving. We are driving the Butchermobile.
This is the, like, a mirror reflection. Usually I'm on this side driving, and you're sitting, but now you're driving, and I'm on this side.
Welcome to my ends, fam.
Yeah, Jermaine gave me a ride. That's crazy. If you guys have been seeing my edits, you always see me giving my papa a ride here throughout the United States. Now we have the roles reversed. He's giving me a ride to the train station, and you know, Papa, I love you. You already know this. The respect that I have for you, everything that you've done for me in the past 5 years, really, like, I could never really thank you enough for just putting me under your wing, teaching me about just life and the scene and everything like that. And I feel like now I have a platform in which I'm very comfortable with, and I'm trying to spread the positivity and all of the advice that you have given me throughout the years, and, you know, spreading it to the people that I'm taking under my wing, which is great. So thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come through, to chill with your family, to meet your beautiful daughters, to meet everyone that is important in your life. It really means so much to me, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I know once COVID is over, I'll be right there by your side once again. So let's continue on with the edit of me going to Paris to catch my flight to go back to the US.
It is your boy GramGreene. We're out here at Paris airport. Gotta wait like 4 hours before my next flight. We're here. We're almost done with this European trip. Very excited to close the trip and continue the next leg of the travels, which are Electric Zoo and then Chicago. Yes. And then we get to rest for a little bit. I'm so excited. Fuck yeah. Yes, my hair looks crazy right now, but it's because I'm tired and whatnot, but we're here at the airport waiting for the final flight to complete the mission, go home, and then see my daddy again. I love it. He misses his daddy so much. Oh man, this trip has been life-changing. Honestly, I have been trying to get to Europe since I was 16 years old, and 11 years later I got to really do everything that I wanted to do. And I was literally in the birthplace of dubstep in Croydon. It was such a surreal feeling, like being there, coming to Paris, seeing the Eiffel Tower, copping some weed there. Like, it's all been so crazy. The drop and bass show was intense. Played in front of like 800 kids at least. Yeah, there's just a lot that's happened in these few days. Going to Shiverz' wedding, meeting all the dons. Truly an amazing feeling, and I just gotta let everyone know that you guys gotta be on your grind. You guys gotta keep pushing. You gotta make sacrifices. If there's people in the way that don't believe in you, that don't support you, you gotta put them in the bin and keep moving on, all right? Because the only way you're gonna make it is if you believe in yourself and you surround yourself around people who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Especially those who are really close to you and claim they love you. Those are the people who should be supporting you the most. Not making you feel like shit all the time. But I digress. I'm very excited to get back home, continue on. We got many more things to do, and then I can rest in October, hopefully. You know what I mean? Chicken meat? Sure. This is it, guys. We're going to board right now to head home, back to Jersey. All hitting me very slowly, but this has been a crazy fucking trip. That's me. I gotta go. I love you guys. Cheers.
나는 친구 있었다. 와, 너는 또라이야. 완전 쓰레기야. 나쁜 말 하면 싸움이 좀.
Well, we're ending this mission where we started off like 6 days ago. These have been the longest 6 days of my life. Literally has felt like I've been gone for a month. But I literally have had like a month of experience, honestly, under my belt right now. And I've learned so much about myself, and I've learned to cope with a lot of the negative factors in my life that I've been struggling with all summer. But it's a-okay. We're good to go. And now we get to see our little Dottie. I'm so excited. Here we go.
네. 너는 진짜 너 바보야. 바보야. When you look into my eyes, 너 후회만 부분해.
We fucking made it! Yeah, isn't it crazy? Like, definitely one of the craziest trips I've ever had as a GramGreene. I miss it so much. Mega shout out to Milos and the people at Drop and Bass for bringing me out to Paris to play for them. Mega shout out to my papa Jermaine Shiverz, who invited me to this wedding. If he did not invite me to this wedding, Drop and Bass would have never happened. I want to thank the people from Valhalla, because if it weren't for them giving me the opportunity to play Valhalla and the after party, I wouldn't have the money to buy that flight ticket that brought me to the UK. I want to thank everyone who's been part of the journey, and I really am excited to continue bringing these edits. As I said before many times, you know, it takes me a little bit to come up with these edits, and mainly because I want it to be quality. I'm not trying to just put out these videos and these vlogs and be like, oh, this is what I did, this is blah, 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 blah. No, I'm trying to give you guys a story so you guys can understand that I am just a normal, regular, crazy person like you guys. I worked really hard to get to where I am now. It's kind of cool when you go back to the edits and you see, like, you know, like my room. You know, my room was literally nothing before, and now it has amounted to something really cool that I enjoy just being in all the time. My equipment's getting better, my editing is getting better, everything in my life is just progressing so much. And if you were to go back to May, when I started off this mission of going through my entire year, cataloging it so you guys can see what I was going through, I started off a mess. I was depressed, I was sad, I didn't know if I wanted to continue as GramGreene, and here we are, over a year later, fucking killing it. So it's an amazing time to be alive, and I just want to remind everyone here who is part of the channel, who supports, just believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in the people that believe in you, and just keep going. When people say no, reject you, do not take it too hard. You know, use it as a learning experience. Become the better person that you need to be. Stay away from those toxic people that want to bring you down. I'm a testament, guys. I am a testament, because, you know, people who've known me for most of my life can tell you that I was a mess. I was a mess 10 years ago. I was a mess 5 years ago. But finally, I am at this point in time in my life where I feel like everything is coming into place very nicely. I'm just very happy to have recorded so many parts of my life to really show the progress, and I highly recommend anyone who's just doing anything in their life, whether it's with music, with art, with just your job in general, record it. You don't have to post about it online and show people what you're doing, but it is very important to see progress, to see where you were and where you're going and where you are currently. That's why I love these videos. That's why I'm going to keep doing it for the rest of my life, to remind myself I was here, this is where I am now, and this is where we're going. Yes. Thank you guys for being so patient. Been really focusing a lot on the live streaming through Twitch and YouTube these past couple months, so I haven't really been producing content for the page, but here we are. I promise I have a lot of edits that I finished throughout the quarantine time that I'll be releasing. It's just I needed this last piece of the puzzle to add to it. So after this edit, we got the Izu, and we got a bunch of more edits coming out. The final conclusion of my Lost Lands trip coming up very soon. We have a plethora of edits. I hope you guys enjoy the next couple of weeks of me uploading and all that jazz. Support the cause, buy some merch, buy some stickers, join the Patreon. We have it all. Thank you guys once again. I hope you enjoyed the edit. Mega shout out once again to Shiverz and his wife Michelle. I love you guys. Hell yeah, GramGreene went to fucking Europe. He played a rhythm show for 1,000 people, sold out Tang, and went to Shiverz' wedding, met Scully and Shades, all the fucking Dons, made it back, went to Izu, and continued on with his life. That is fucking dedication, guys. Don't give up. Keep it going. I love you guys. And
GramGreene.